Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to DAZ Reacts, and today I have a Peter Kay reaction video for you. And in this one, it's going round for a birthday tea. And I don't know, it's a very common thing in Britain. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but like in Britain, for like when it comes to like dinners, like time for me tea. Like I'm going for me tea, and I've never ever said it. I've only ever said tea for you want a cup of tea. Fancy a cup of tea? Let's go get a cup of tea. I've never ever referred to tea as food. So unless he's talking about a birthday cup of tea, which I very much doubt, this is one thing that the one terminology that I've never used here. That like if it was like let's go for afternoon tea, let's have me tea. No, it's your dinner. That like you get people that say like I'm having me tea like at 12 o'clock in the day. Like no, that's lunch. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Always been a set. Yeah, I don't get it. Or supper. I'm having me supper. No, you're not. You're having your dinner, basically. But yeah, that's one terminology that I've never really got my head around. So I'll always say dinner. But yeah, I've really enjoyed watching Peter Kay, and I do plan on trying to get tickets when he takes up his residency at the O2 this year. So I will try and get tickets for that. But yeah, I really have been enjoying watching his content, because before I started this channel, I didn't watch no Peter Kay stand up at all. So every one of these that I watch is all new to me. It may not be new to you, this could be years old, but this is all new to me. I've never seen it before. So I look forward to each and every one of them. If there is any other Peter Kay you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get round to doing it. But until then, let's get into this one.
Have a birthday tea. I love it when you have a birthday tea when it's someone's family's birthday at middle of the week. We'll have it on Sunday. I'll have a birthday tea. Come round. With my nephews last week. 15 he were, which means I can't get away with sellotaping pound coins into cards anymore. So he wants Xbox games now. And Wii's are amazing. I never thought I'd see my nan water skiing at 89.
I still love my Nintendo Wii now. I'm not gonna lie, I've still got my Nintendo Wii set up and I sit and play snooker on it. I've got the snooker cue. I sit and do the horse racing, that GI Jockey. I don't know if you've ever played it, but it's brilliant. I used to love like betting on the horses. I don't do that now, I just play GI Jockey. But yeah, and then like obviously the Wii Sports, like me and my daughter play like with the tennis and the bowling and everything. I love my Nintendo Wii. People say, why don't you just upgrade and get a Nintendo Switch? I was like, why? I've got a Nintendo Wii. I'm very tight.
Kayaking right front room. I've come a long way since Frogger, I'll tell you that. Love it when we've had a birthday tea, when we've finished our dinners. We've all finished, sat round table. My mum and our Julie will give each other a look like, get the plate. No, you stay there, Julie. Yeah. We both sneak off. You've got to act like that's normal. And you can hear him in the kitchen. Where are the candles? Where are the candles? Where are the matches? We're in the card box. Mum's got a card box. I swear to God, she gave Clinton's cards a run for the money with that card box. Everything in there, you name it. Happy 18th, pass your driving test. Sympathy, there's always a couple of sympathies in there. 30th, happy Hanukkah, wrapping paper, bottle bags, everything in that card box.
Do you know what? Honestly, one thing that I will say is that with my wife, she is hyper organized in the sense that I've never seen it. That like for us, like growing up, Christmas presents and things like that. If my mum run out of like Christmas paper, it was like, where's the sun? Will you use the Sun newspaper? We never grew up with a lot, to be fair. But no, honestly, like there was no organisation at all. That like my mum would go out and get all the wrapping paper and everything at the last minute. And then when I met my wife, she's hyper organised. That she has like a drawer for candles. She has a box for cards, and then she's got this big bag with all different like fucking 30, 40 different kinds of wrapping paper in for birthday, Christmas, and like neutral events and things like that. Yeah, she's just like so organised in everything. And like when I came in, it was like, this bitch is crazy. It honestly was. It was like, oh my God, she's crazy. But like my wife's older than me, so she's probably like, she's a lot more mature than me as well. That like there's a 10-year age gap between me and my wife. And with my wife, that like I'd had my son beforehand and things like that, but she'd got older kids and she'd done it all before. She'd been around the block with kids, so she'd got to a point where she was organised with her life and things like that. And it's funny now because now that like I came into this instant family and then like added a daughter to it, and then like it's just the case that I'm the same now. That I'm hyper organised, and now I'm telling my daughter like, that don't go there, that goes there, that don't go there, that goes there. It has to be in this box, that box. So I'm turning into my wife.
Mum has a tiering system for cards, right? Main family, they go up top at mantelpiece, like brothers and sisters. You know what main ones? That's why I don't like these flat screen tellies, because you can't put your cards in them anymore. Cousins and relatives, friends, they go right bottom at fire. You know you're not doing well when you're behind man-sized tissues up next to tables, behind lamp. My Uncle Nobed's been behind spider plants on windowsill for 4 years. Light the candles now, light them. Then Anne comes round wall for light. Darkness. Just have glow at candles off cupboards in kitchen. And they both come in. Happy birthday. And you got to act surprised like it's never happened before. Shitty caterpillar cake from Asda. Ah, give it. Smarties for eyes.
You know what, honestly, before we discovered egg-free cake box, it was the case that we used to go to Asda and we'd get a picture, whoever's birthday it was, we'd find a picture of them. And in Asda, you can go and get a plain, like, Victoria sponge cake and then, like, go onto the machine with a USB stick and find the photo and, like, do your text and that. And then you give it over and then you wait half an hour and they'll give you a cake with this big picture on and your own text. And it was the most basic cake ever, but that's what we used to do. And then we discovered egg-free cake box, and it's a lot more expensive, but it's so nice.
The cake, not my mum. Cake. Ah, give it. Smarties for eyes. The cake, not my mum. Cake. Blow your candles out. Make a wish. You've got small children, they want to blow them out as well. You've got to light them again. I want to blow them out. Light them again, don't worry. I want to blow them out. You'll get your turn, we'll light them again. I want to blow them out. You light them again. If you want some cake, I love it when you've wiped that top layer of spit off. You know, I love it.
Oh, yeah, see, that's one thing that I can't stand. If I go to, like, if it's a kid's birthday, nah, I can't, because I've seen how kids blow them out. I don't know why, like, kids, like, tend to blow out candles with their tongue. It's like, blow the candles out, and they're like, nah, that's not for me. I can't. I'm very fussy with food. Like, I don't eat in other people's asses. I can't. If I've not seen where that's been cooked and I've not seen who's cooking it and things like that, I can't eat in other people's asses. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo. Restaurants I'm absolutely fine with, but yeah, other people's asses is just a no-go. And if I see one bit of spit coming out of someone's mouth onto a birthday cake, it's like, no thanks, I'll just have a Kit Kat.
Hepatitis B. Top layer of spit off. You know, I love a bit of cake. Hepatitis B. Sometimes we go out for a birthday tea, which I'm not really keen on, because it means we've got to invite other family, mainly my Uncle Nobed, and see his son coming. He's remarried now as well. He split up with my Auntie Sandra, it's all kicked off. New Fang Dao, that's his new wife from Thailand. He got her off eBay. DHL had her for 4 weeks, he lost his card. He couldn't pick her up. Then I get a neighbour to sign for her.
His typewriter. DHL had him for 4 weeks because he can't find his car. Oh, the name for it to sign for. That was unexpected for everything that's come up on it. That was completely unexpected.
Split up with my Auntie Sandra, it's all kicked off. New Fang Dao, that's his new wife from Thailand. He got her off eBay. DHL had her for 4 weeks, he lost his card. He couldn't pick her up. Then I get a neighbour to sign for her. He come home from work, she was sat behind wheelie bin reading new Next catalogue. Honest. Modern world.
That was a good finish, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect that one bit. Yeah, do you know what, honestly, I really have been enjoying watching Peter Kay, and he is a comedian that I really would like to go and see when he does come to the O2. And I was so gutted, like, when they announced his tour shortly after I started watching him, and like straight away, as soon as they announced it, I was like, oh yeah, I want to watch it. And then I looked at the dates and like there was no London at all. And then it was a few days later that they announced that he's going to do a residency at the O2. So yeah, that made me happy. So I will try my hardest to get tickets for that. I don't know how possible that's going to be, because there's people that have been watching him for years that are going to want to see it. But yeah, we'll see. But guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this. And if there is any other Peter Kay you want me to react to, then let me know in the comments down below and I will get round to doing it. But until then, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this. Take it easy. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Be kind. And I'll see you in the next one.